Welcome students in online class for the subject physics for 12th standard. Today we have learned about chapter number 16, semiconductor devices. In this semiconductor devices we have learned about logic gates. In this logic gate, first we have seen three fundamental gates. They are OR gate. The symbol for OR gate like this. OR gate having two input and one output. Then we have seen AND gate. The symbol for AND gate like D, having two input and one output. And the third will be NOT gate. This NOT gate having only one input and only one output, and these are the three fundamental gates. Today we have learned derived gates. In these derived gates, first we have learned about NOR gate. So what is mean by NOR gate? NOR gate is combination of OR gate and NOT gate. See here the combination of OR gate like this and NOT gate. So two inputs A and B, one output is there. So we can define NOR gate is derived gate which has the two inputs and one output, and which is the combination of OR gate and NOT gate. The symbol for NOR gate like this. This circle, it can represents NOT gate. This is the symbol for NOR gate. So we have seen the switch circuit. In this switch circuit there are two switches, S1 and S2. These two switches are parallel to each other. Their combination is connected across a battery having voltage 5 volt, and across this a lamp is connected. When first switch A will be, or when both switches will be open, what happen? When both switches will be, lamp will not glow, and so that it shows lamp will glow so that it shows on, means lamp is on when both switches are open. But when one switch is closed and another switch is open, lamp will not glow, so off mode is there. When switch A is open, switch B is closed, so lamp is not glow and it shows off mode. And when both switches will close, so that lamp will not glow and it shows off mode. So here, if we can verify using truth table, two inputs are there, A, B, and see in this circuit here Y dash is equal to A or B and Y is equal to complement of A or B. So here we say that Y dash, that is A or B, and output Y is complement of A or B. If both inputs A and B are low, so that output Y dash is also low and its complement will be high. When input A is low, input B is high, so output Y dash is high and complement of Y dash will be low. When input A is 1, input B is 0 or low, so output Y dash will be high and complement of Y dash, output Y will be low. When both inputs A and B are high, so that Y dash output will be high and their complements will be low. So we say that when both inputs are low, output will be high for NOR gate. When both inputs are high, output will be low. But when any one of input is low or high, then output will be low. This is the truth table for NOR gate. Similarly, we can see the second derived gate, that is NAND gate. So first we have defined what is NAND gate. NAND gate is the derived gate which is combination of AND gate and NOT gate, which has two inputs and one output. That is the symbol for NAND gate. So therefore, symbol for NAND gate will also represent, see here, two inputs are there and this circle represents NOT gate, one output is there. Two inputs named as A and B, one output is named as Y. So by using the switch circuit, if we can see the switch circuit, two switches are uses, switch S1 and switch S2. Both are connected in series with each other across the series combination 5-volt battery will be connected and lamp L will be connected across the series combination. When two switches switch A and switch B are open, then when two switches are open, then lamp will glow, and so that it shows on mode. When switch A will be open and switch B is closed, lamp glows and show that it shows on mode. When switch S1 is closed or switch A is closed, switch B is open. Then lamp glows, it shows on mode. When both switches are closed, lamp will not glow and it shows off mode. By using this switch circuit, we can verify the truth table. If A and B are the inputs, here A and B are inputs, so Y dash output, it will be A and B, and here Y will be complement of A and B. So here input A and B, output Y dash will be A and B, output Y, it will be complement of A and B. So when both inputs are low, so output Y dash, it will be low and its complement Y will be high. If input A is low and input B is high, so that output Y dash will be low and its complement will be high. If input A is low high and input B is low, so that output Y dash will be low and output Y, it will be high. If both inputs are high, then output Y dash will also high, and so that output Y, it shows low. We can say that if both inputs are low, both inputs are high. If both inputs are low, then output will be high, and if both inputs are high, then output will be low. This is the truth table for NAND gate. See here. So first we say that the AND gate and the NOR gate and NAND gate are universal gate. Why they are universal gate? Because they are building blocks. Logic symbols. Logic Boolean expression and truth table. So an expression which express the logical compounds statement, so Boolean algebra is called Boolean expression. But first of all, we have seen NOR gate and NAND gates are universal gates because they are using these NOR gates and NAND gate, we can derive fundamental gates. So first, logic gates having logic symbols, Boolean expression and truth tables. So we want to see what is Boolean expression. An expression which express a logical compounds, a logical compound statement in Boolean algebra. Is called Boolean expression. Boolean expression can express the relation between input and output of logic gates, so that it shows input and output logic gates. Logic gates can be expressed in terms of logic symbols, Boolean expression and truth table. So an expression which express a logical compound statement in Boolean algebra is called Boolean expression. This Boolean expression can express the relation between input and output of logic gates. So we show that, or we have to see what is truth table. The truth table of values of Boolean expression, or the values of Boolean expression. The values of Boolean expression is showing by the truth table, or truth table shows the values of Boolean expression for all combination of inputs, or by the value of Boolean expression is showing by truth table for all possibilities of inputs, called truth table. This truth table can assume only two possible values, 0 and 1. 0 represents low, 1 represents high, 0 represents no, 1 represents yes, 0 represents false, 1 represents true. So that using these two values, we have seen the uses of logic gates. So logic gates can be used. Logic gates. First use can be seen. The logic gates can be used in arithmetic and logic unit of computers, calculators and laptops, etc. Second use will be in every digital circuit or in every digital instruments or in every digital systems. These systems are made up of logic gates. Third use will be logic gate is used in automatic control system. Control system in industries, by using sensors. It can check the status of product. These are the uses of logic gates. Using the two values, if n will be number of inputs are there, then possibilities will be two raised to n possibilities are there. Means when one input and one output is there, so n is equal to 1, then there are two possibilities. When two inputs and one output is there, so n is equal to 2, 2 raised to 2, it becomes 4. So there are 4 possibilities. If 3 inputs and 1 output is there, then n equal to 3, so 2 raised to 3, it becomes 8. There are 8 possibilities. Using these number of inputs and outputs, So here we can see the use of NOR gate and NAND gates. Use of NOR gates and NAND gates. See here, first of all, we want to find out, or we want to derive NOT gate from NAND gate. Consider the NAND gate. This is NAND gate having two inputs, this one, they are shorted. When two inputs are shorted, so that one input is formed, that is X. Means when two inputs A and B are shorted, then it gives only one input, that is X is equal to either A or X is equal to B. What happen? Output Y is the complement of X. Means Y is equal to complement of A or Y is equal to complement of B. So that only one input is there, it has two possibilities. Possibility will be low and high. Means if input, we can verify the truth table. If input will be A, having two possible condition, low and high, and output will be complement of A. So output will be high when input is low, and when input is high, output is low. This is the condition for NOT gate. So NAND gate is used to produce fundamental gate called NOT gate. Here, if we can see another use of NAND gate, it will be to produce AND gate. See here, NAND gate having two input and one output. Input A, input B, output will be says as Y dash. So Y dash is equal to complement of A and B. This Y dash will be the input for another NAND gate whose two inputs are shorted. So Y dash becomes input, and so that output for this circuit, it will be Y is equal to complement of Y dash. That will be complement of A dot A and B, its complement. So complement and complement, it will be A and B. If we can verify truth table, input A and input B. So four conditions will be seen. Input either will be low, input A will be low and B will be high, or input A will be high, B will be low, or both input will be high. So what happen? Output will be A and B. Here, when both inputs are low, output will be low. When one input B will be high and one input A will be low, output is low. If input A is high and input B is low, so output will be low. And when both inputs will be high, then output will be high. This verifies the truth table for AND gate. So this shows that NAND gates will use to produce AND gate, that is the fundamental gate. From derived gate we can produce fundamental gate. So the third use, that will be use of NAND gate. To produce OR gate. So here two NAND gates whose inputs are shorted. So they are input A, input B will be there, and their output will be first NAND gate having output Y dash and second NAND gate having output Y double dash. So Y dash will be complement of A and Y double dash will be complement of B. Means complement of A and complement of B are the input of third NAND gate, so that the output will be produced as complement A and complement B. Its complement, that is complement of A and B, its complement means Y is equal to A or B. Why Y equal to A or B? Using De Morgan's theorem. Complement A and B is equal to complement A or complement B. Using this theorem, complement of complement A or B will be A or B. So if we can verify the truth table, input A, input B, so output will be A or B. What happen? Four possibilities will be there. Both inputs are low, both inputs are high. One input is low, another input is high. One input is high, another input is low. Using these four possibilities, we can see that when both inputs are low, output is low. When both inputs are high, output will be high. When both inputs, in case one will be low and another will be high, so that output will be high. Here output will be high. Means this proves the truth table for OR gate. Using this, this shows that NAND gate will produce OR gate. That is, derived gates can be produced a fundamental gate called OR gate. Here there are another derived gate. The name of derived gate will be XOR gate. So first of all, we want to see what is XOR gate. when the OR gate is combined with OR gate is combined with AND gate. And NOT gate means when AND gate, OR gate, AND gate, OR gate and OR NOT gate will be combined to each other, it produce XOR gate. The symbol for XOR gate, it will be shows like this. This will be the symbol for XOR gate, which has two inputs and one output. See here, the modification of this symbol, it represents two AND gates, which has inputs. The input of first AND gate is combined with NOT gate. Combined with NOT gate, and input of another input of AND gate will be there. So it produces two outputs. One will be Y dash and another will be Y double dash. See here using NOT gate, complement of A will be input. Here complement of B will be input. Here B is there, A is there. So Y dash will be complement of A and B. Y double dash will be complement of A and complement of B. So the output Y, it shows complement of A and B or A and complement B. So using this we can verify the truth table. Input A and B will be there. Output Y dash, that is complement of A and B. Output Y double dash, that is A and complement B. And output Y, it shows complement A and B or A and complement B. So that there are four conditions, four possibilities. Two inputs are low, two inputs are high, one input is low, another input is high, one input is high, another input is low. So their complement will be for A, complement of A 1, complement of B 1, complement of A 1, complement of B 0, complement of A 0, complement of B 1, and complement of A and complement of B will be 0. So the first Y dash output, it will be complement A and B will be 0, complement A and B will be 1, complement A and B will be 0, complement A and B will be 0. See here, Y double dash, the output, it shows A complement B, it will be 0, A complement B, it also will be 0, A complement B will be high, that is 1, A complement B will be 0. Here output will be low, high, high, low. So XOR gate, it represents when two inputs are low or high, then output will be low. But any one input is low or high, the output is high. This will shows the truth table for XOR gate. Similarly, we can see another gate, that will be XNOR gate. It is also derived gate, which is forming or which is combination of AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate. So the for symbol for XNOR gate, it will be like this, having two inputs and one output. This symbol modifies, it gets two AND gates. First AND gate is having two inputs are connected with NOT gate. So here input of first AND gate will be complement A, complement B, whereas input of another AND gate will be A and B. So output of first AND gate Y dash, it will be complement A and complement B. Output of Y double dash will be A and B. So here the output Y, it represents complement A and complement B or A and B. So by using the truth table, we can verify the conditions. There are four possibilities. Two inputs A and B are there. So the two inputs, either they are low, two inputs, or they are high. One input is high, one input is low. Another way, one input is high, another input will be low. The complement of input A and input B will be here. For low, its complement will be high. For low, complement will be high. For high, complement will be low. For high, complement will be low. For low, complement will be high. For high, complement will be low. So the first output Y dash, it will be complement A and complement B. See here, when complement A and B, it will be high. Complement A and B, it will be low. Complement A and B, it will be high. Complement A and complement B, it will be low. So that here, when here complement A Y double dash, it will be A and B. So when both inputs are low, output will be low. One input is low, one input is high, output is low. One input is low, one input is high, output is low, and both inputs are high, output will be high. So output Y, it will be complement of A and B or A and B. Complement of A and complement of B or A and B. So here it will be high, low, low, it will be high. means when two inputs, both inputs will be low or both inputs will be high, output will be high, which is opposite condition for XOR gate. If one input is low or one input is high, then its output will be low. These are shows the truth table for XNOR gate.